Hey guys, I'm Meerkat11 and this is the Among Us Pro Tips video. Now, chances are if you're here, you probably came from this video, but if you're not, then welcome. Now, in that video, I said if it got 10 likes, I would make a Pro Tips video. 100 likes? Oh my goodness, people really want this Pro Tips video. So, here it is, the Among Us Pro Tips video that make you better than basically all Among Us players. So, tip number 1 is what I call the looking method. Yeah, great name, but most people don't do this. So, you see, instead of just getting your role and running straight to do tasks, don't just do tasks all game. Like, I know it sounds like a good idea, but most of the time, basically nobody wins on tasks. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody wins by doing tasks. So instead of just doing tasks, you should actually stay in cafeteria for a little and see where every crewmate goes. Now, if you have a task like swipe card and everyone goes to admin, that's cool. But if you see some people going off in a different direction, those are the people that you want to keep your eye on. Not that they're always the imposter, but it's a chance, you know? So, for example, if you see Blue going to shields and also with Rose, take note of where every crewmate goes in. Just think about where they go and their positions. And after you do swipe card and everyone leaves admin and everyone goes in a different direction, start walking around, start taking note of where everyone is, and finally, now that you know what's been happening, once a body is reported, you have much more knowledge than the rest of the crew. So now, once you know where the body is, it's all from then. Just think about who you last saw in that location, or who you saw going to that location. Now, if you didn't see anyone where the body was reported, that's fine, but think about it for a second. At the start of the game, once you've taken note of where everyone left, think of who died. And whoever died, try and remember who was with them last. If they went on their own, that's fine. Guess you've got a smart imposter. Now, the next tip, the confusion bait. This is by far a really good method, and it's probably better than the last one just by a little, depending on how you use it. So how the confusion bait works is basically, if you report a body, instead of just telling everyone all the information like most people do, hold back. Don't say anything. But if you've got your sus on someone, instead of telling you where the body is, just ask where that person was. Now, if they act all nervous and they say a location, confirm with all the crewmates. Ask all the crewmates if they can confirm if your suspect is in the location that they said they were. If no one can confirm, then that's fine. You'll have to pull out the rest of the confusion bait. Just ask where they were going, and think about it. If they know too much, if they suddenly magically know where the body is or how long it's been dead for, then there you go, you have your imposter, since, you know, any normal crewmate wouldn't know that information. Next tip, the settings trick. Now, this is important for like every lobby. As soon as you join a lobby, check every setting, such as engineer vent cooldown, kill cooldown, how many imposters, anonymous votes, all that. You want to know all this information for later. For example, if you're an imposter and you've successfully pulled out the engineer trick by convincing the crew that you're an engineer, people will be asking you what the vent cooldown is. So this is when this information comes in handy. And that's just one example. I mean, you can't win a game that you don't know the rules of. It's that simple. Next tip, observe movement. Now, this is a pretty obvious one. Sometimes, to some people, in some ways, but you just need to look for people acting sus. Like, if someone's just acting sus, like they don't know where they're going, they don't know what to do, they're walking around all nervous. For example, if they walk into cafeteria, and you're in cafeteria, and then they instantly walk out, they think they're acting sus, and then they start wandering around, roaming around, trying to look at their task thing to see what tasks are fake. It's as simple as that. If someone is just acting sus, they're probably the imposter, you know what I'm saying? But don't just accuse if this is the case, because, you know, some people don't mean it. Some people are genuinely like this. You just need to pay attention, you know, and if you see people doing this, pay closer attention to them. Next, common sense. I know this sounds like an obvious tip, but guys, all these tips aside, in order for you to win a game, you need common sense. You need to know, like, obvious stuff, you know. You can't overlook everything. Without complicating everything, if you see two people together and one of them dies, who do you think it is, right? Like, this is common sense. And this is where the settings part comes in. What's your common tasks? Because there are only 2 common tasks, and if one person has a common task, everyone has a common task. So if you see someone faking a common task that you don't have, they are the imposter. Why else would a crewmate do that? It doesn't matter if they try to pull off excuses like, oh, I'm baiting. Nobody does that. Nobody baits. And if you do, I'll give you a little extra tip. Don't do that. It's stupid. You're going to get voted out and backfires every time. Don't bait. And another thing about the first tip, like I said, when you're observing everyone, that only applies to the first round, right? Like, of course you've got to keep observing every round, but once you've got your susses on someone, don't just observe every rando. Like, it doesn't make sense, and it's useless. It's pointless to do that. Only observe the people who you think are sus to try and catch them in the act. Next, shapeshifter kills. Okay, come on guys, I did this in the first video too, go watch that. I'm not going to repeat all the tips, but this is one I will repeat because people still do this one. People still mess up, and it's actually crazy. If shapeshifters are enabled on your lobby and someone just kills in front of you, don't just rush to reporting the body. It's obviously a shapeshifter, right? It's obviously a shapeshifter, so just follow them. And most of the time they will vent away, but if they don't, there you go, you've caught the imposter, you've caught it. If they do vent away, think of all the people who you've seen in your collection phase, you know, thinking about where everyone is. Think of people who you haven't seen around, walking around lately, because most imposters, shapeshifters specifically, they are constantly shapeshifting. They're constantly being someone else, and they never actually walk around as themselves. And this is a little tip for shapeshifters. Don't constantly be shapeshifting. Walk around, get yourself seen, because that's the kind of people who get voted out, the ones that are like never seen by anyone. Also, I just want to make this as a little opportunity to say, I have a Discord server. Yeah, you guys can join the Discord server, so yeah, just saying. Also, please like the video. Now, much like a tip in the last video I made, there are some spots on the map that are way better for kills than others are. Right, so, first of all, much like shapeshifting, try not to kill next to vents, especially the vents around electrical, medbay, and security, since that's where everyone is, you know, that's where all the engineers go. But those are actually really good kill spots when the lights are off. This is why you should check crewmate vision, because you want to know, once the lights go off, you want to know how far the crewmates can see. But if it's really low and the crewmates can't see much, like anything at all really, medbay and security are really good places to kill. Now this is actually a really good tip, and when shapeshifting, don't just go around chasing kills. And even though that's what you should be doing, try and make it discreet. Like, don't kill someone, like, kill someone in front of a vent, especially the vents around electric, security, and medbay, because like I said, that's where all the engineers are. So chances are an engineer will see you do that, and assuming you're trying to be discreet about it, as you're shapeshifting, don't just kill in front of everyone. Kill in a place that's obvious, yet not obvious, you know, like next to a vent. Another thing you can do while shapeshifting is fake a task. That's very obvious. Like for example, this fake divert power task in reactor. Just go ahead and fake that. You can get some people that can catch you for. Also, wire task order. Now, there is an order to the wire tasks in Among Us, but there's a trick to them. You can't just fake every single one as you go. You see, every wire task, how it goes is wherever you start, it always goes counterclockwise. So if you start an electric, you can't go back to whatever, you can't go to security. You would have to keep going counterclockwise. So if you go to electric, you would have to do storage next, and then admin next. So kind of like that. That's actually a good pattern. Electric, storage, admin. That's a average security wire thing. Next, an imposter. As an imposter, you can't just act like different. You can't act different. You have to act like a crewmate. Always play detective. Pretend like you're trying to figure out who the imposter is. Because even though I don't like to admit it, usually in casual lobbies, whoever's loudest is trusted the most. So if you just keep yapping, you're probably gonna get away with everything that you say, and it's probably gonna work. Just if you're in a higher level lobby, try not to do this as much, because sometimes people start suspecting you if you just accuse random people for no reason. Well, anyway guys, thanks for watching. This was like all my tips for today. If you guys think I missed any, just comment them down below, and if I get enough and this video gets, let's say, 30 likes, I will make a part 3 with even better tips. Yeah. Anyway, see you guys. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, please like.